Whiskers stands at the toy store entrance, full of anticipation. Whiskers spots a huge plush toy, eyes sparkling. Whiskers drags Mittens, pointing at the plush toy. Mittens shakes her head, refusing. Whiskers is disappointed. Whiskers throws a tantrum. Mittens looks on, exasperated. The store clerk, Tabby, tries to calm Whiskers. Whiskers insists on the plush toy, still upset. Mittens tries to reason with Whiskers. Whiskers calms down, listening to Mittens. Mittens points to other toys, trying to guide Whiskers. Whiskers finally agrees, choosing a smaller toy. They walk to the cashier, Whiskers happily hugging his new toy. Tabby checks them out at the cashier. Whiskers and Mittens wait. They leave the toy store, sunshine bright. They head home, Whiskers playing happily with his new toy. This is the future tech land, where everything is high-tech. Whiskers and his assistant Mittens are working on a new invention. Suddenly, the alarm goes off. The city is under attack by dark forces. Whiskers and Mittens gear up to protect the city. They fly through the skyscrapers in their flying car. They arrive at the battle scene. Enemy robots are destroying the city. Whiskers attacks the enemy with high-tech weapons. Mittens assists with small robots. They face the giant enemy leader. The battle reaches its climax. The giant enemy attacks powerfully. They dodge skillfully. They combine their ultimate attack, hitting the enemy leader's core. The enemy leader is defeated. The battle is won. They return to the castle. The city is at peace again. Whiskers and Mittens are honored as heroes. They look at the peaceful city, smiling with satisfaction. Golden Whiskers is ready for his adventure in the wild mining area. Mittens, Whiskers' trusted assistant, is guiding the way. Whiskers starts digging with great enthusiasm. Whiskers' shovel hits something hard. They uncover a shining piece of gold. The ground shakes, revealing a deep cavern. They decide to explore the cavern. The cavern is filled with strange gems and gold. A giant black cat guardian appears. Whiskers fights bravely against the black cat. Whiskers defeats the Black Cat Guardian. They discover an underground treasure trove. They start collecting gold and gems. The cavern starts to collapse. They rush to escape. They escape the cavern with their treasure. In the Dark Kingdom, Prince of Darkness Whiskers surveys his realm. Whiskers and his advisor Mittens discuss the impending invasion of the Light Army. The Light Army has arrived, closing in step by step. Whiskers leads his army to battle. The armies clash in the wilderness. Whiskers duels a Light Knight. Whiskers defeats the Light Knight with dark magic. The leader of the Light Army, Luminara, appears. Whiskers and Luminara engage in a fierce battle. Mittens uses magic to assist Whiskers. Whiskers is struck down. Mittens rushes to him. Mittens heals Whiskers with magic. Whiskers rises again, ready for the final strike. Whiskers unleashes a powerful dark energy wave. The Light Army retreats. Whiskers stands victorious. They return to the castle, ready for new challenges. Speedy Whiskers is ready for an epic motorcycle race. The other racing cats are filled with determination. As the race begins, Whiskers speeds ahead. Whiskers races through the winding track, showcasing his skills. Opponent Shadow tries to overtake Whiskers. Whiskers blocks Shadow with a swift lift. The track turns dangerous. Whiskers skillfully dodges obstacles. Whiskers crosses a narrow bridge, a perilous moment. Shadow tries to overtake again. They are neck and neck. Whiskers uses his ultimate speed skill, pulling ahead. In the final stretch, Whiskers speeds towards the finish line. Whiskers crosses the finish line, becoming the champion. Whiskers stands on the podium, receiving the trophy. Reporters swarm Whiskers, discussing the highlights. Whiskers and Mittens ride into the sunset, beginning a new adventure. Whiskers is in his office, confident as he watches the stock curve. Mittens rushes in with a stack of documents. Whiskers' expression turns serious as the stocks plummet. The stock curve dives. They watch the screen anxiously. Whiskers quickly picks up the phone to contact investors. Investors are terrified. The stock exchange floor is chaotic. Whiskers decides to head to the stock exchange floor himself. They navigate through the chaotic stock exchange floor. The trading system crashes. Everyone is in a panic. Whiskers quickly formulates an emergency plan. They restart the system. The stocks begin to recover. Investors breathe a sigh of relief as the market stabilizes. Whiskers confidently restores order in the market. The stocks rise again. Whiskers and Mittens relax. They leave the exchange. ready for new challenges. Max confidently introduces the ancient temple to the tour group. Emily listens intently, full of curiosity. Suddenly, the mysterious cat Whiskers appears at the entrance. Whiskers leads them into the temple. Inside, the temple is filled with strange sights. Whiskers jumps from a hidden passage, signaling to follow. The basement is filled with treasures, leaving them in awe. Whiskers finds an ancient scroll. Inside the scroll is a hidden treasure map. Whiskers leads them through a secret passage. They discover a mysterious jungle. Whiskers leads them past traps. They find the legendary treasure chest. The chest is filled with gold and gems. Whiskers vanishes mysteriously into the jungle. Tom looks at the toys in the window with eager anticipation. Mom Lucy gently but firmly says no to Tom's request. Whiskers watches the scene with a look of concern. Tom pleads with his mom, tears in his eyes. Lucy comforts Tom gently but remains firm in her decision. Whiskers begins to hatch a plan. Whiskers directs Tom with a mysterious smile. Tom and Whiskers sneak into the toy store. Tom finds the toy he wants. The shop assistant appears suddenly, and Tom and Whiskers hide in fear. Whiskers cleverly distracts the shop assistant. Lucy finds them, looking stern. Tom apologizes to his mom. Lucy forgives Tom. Tom and Whiskers plan their next adventure. Whiskers stands before the eerie monastery as night falls. Mittens holds a candlestick inside the monastery. Whiskers cautiously pushes open the heavy wooden door. A cold wind blows, casting twisted shadows. The portraits on the wall seem to be watching them. A shadow flickers. Whiskers draws a silver dagger. The evil nun appears, her eyes glowing red. The evil nun lunges at Whiskers, who deftly dodges. They run through the monastery, the evil nun in hot pursuit. They lock the door, but the evil nun slams against it. Whiskers finds an old spell book, searching for an exorcism spell. The evil nun breaks in. Whiskers chants the exorcism spell. The light engulfs the evil nun, who slowly turns to ash. The evil nun vanishes. The monastery returns to peace. They leave the monastery, ready for new adventures at dawn. Prince Whiskers stands on the castle balcony, gazing into the distance. Mittens reports an urgent situation. They search for a solution in the magical study. Whiskers casts a spell, opening a magical portal. They enter the mystical forest. They encounter a massive magical dragon. Whiskers uses a magical shield to block the attack. A fierce battle ensues. Mittens discovers the dragon's weakness. Whiskers strikes the dragon's weakness. They discover a mysterious magical tower. They encounter a powerful dark wizard. Whiskers confronts the dark wizard. An earth-shattering duel ensues. In the end, Whiskers achieves victory.